and predict the outcome of the Court of Appeal judgment even before the pronouncement. This is especially so when the member representing Panshin Kanke Kanam Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Yusuf Gagdi, and member representing Wase Federal Constituency, Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase, openly boasted that the APC has enough control over the judiciary to remove the PDP governor in Plateau State, His Excellency Caleb Mutfwang, and replace with the APC candidate Dr. Nenta Waitwilder. The judiciary did not reprimand either of them, which further validated the assertion that the judiciary has sold out. This is unacceptable and indicates that the justice regime in Nigeria has been thrown to the dogs. What happened in Plateau State is an aberration of immeasurable proportion. There is a decision between a pre-election matter and a post-election matter. The Supreme Court has established this fact on several occasions. It is now a wonder why the appeal court would act otherwise and in a despicable manner that tends to truncate our nascent democracy. The Coalition for Truth and Justice in Africa entirely condemned the action of the justices to the appeal court that sat in Abuja. They displayed insensitivity to the electoral choices of the people. This is worrisome. This is a worrisome trend that the Chief Justice of Nigeria must address. This is on the heels that the judiciary the world over is regarded as the last hope of the commoner. This presupposes that it is the only place the commoner can get justice. The function of the judiciary is not to twist the truth or fabricate facts, but to interpret the law. The consequence of the interpretation of the law is justice. However, what played out in Plateau State negates the judiciary's position as the common man's last hope. The judiciary is for sale to the highest bidder in Nigeria if such position could be taken without recourse to the implication of such on the psychological state of the people. The Coalition for Truth and Justice in Africa is using this protest to drive the point that justice in Nigeria should not be reserved for a section of the country or any political party. What happened in Plateau State should not be allowed to stand or repeat itself. The implication of such is that the reputation of the judicial arm of government would be eroded. The decision of the justices of the appeal court in Plateau State is a miscarriage of justice. It was a kangaroo ruling that reminds us of the military era. The Coalition for Truth and Justice in Africa frowns at such a gross display of insensitivity to the electorate in Plateau State. Illicit interference with justice can also be violent, particularly when perpetrated directly by members of organized crime. These forays are intended to secure specific objectives, such as closing a particular case or acquitting a given individual. Integrity, independence, and impartiality are prerequisites for establishing a practical and functional judiciary and judicial system to resolve legal disputes peacefully. Installing an independent and effective justice system that safeguards human rights, facilitates access to all, and provides transparent and objective recourse is a worldwide core value. We demand this from the Nigerian judiciary today. Hence, this protest to the Chief Justice of Nigeria to investigate the abracadabra that happened in Plateau State.